What's good, everybody? On our morning walk, man, we got about another mile and a half to go. We getting it in, getting it in. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Walking down the main city streets. Probably gonna have a lot of traffic today. Let me know if y'all can hear my mic good. Might have to switch over. It feels good out here today. I just took my hair down. It's kind of hot. What's up, everybody? We got our morning walk going. You know, we've been 35 for what, 2 days now. Roll Tide, Dylan. We've been 35 for 2 days now. And we've been working out for the whole month of May consistently. We haven't missed a day. Uh, to sit here and lie and say I've been in the gym, like going crazy, I haven't. But I have been doing something consistently every day. The whole month of May, we have not missed a day. We haven't decided to document it every day because I feel like that gets in the way of it, especially days when I'm not motivated and I'm trying to push out content behind it, and I don't think that's quality. But I have some of it recorded, so when I put it all together, it'll come together and look, you know what I'm saying, like a docu-series. Dylan, can you hear me good, man? I can't tell if the mic is hooked up or not. All right, I got TikTok notifications. I need to go live on TikTok. So I'm thinking this might replace my morning show right here because I was going to cut my walk short, but I said, you know what, bump it. Tired of sitting behind the desk doing the same old same. I was watching some funny content creators yesterday um, talking, sports talk. And man, it was hilarious to see. Like I said, I can't allow myself to get to that point where I'm losing breath on screen, and I'm so I was like, I gotta stick to my fitness. But no, not just that, but um with me going to get my certification here soon and pushing towards my degree, I'm excited because my personal trainer clientele, a lot of people who have been asking over the past few months coming into the summer, I missed out on a lot of opportunities because I wasn't doing my personal training. I wasn't in the gym. And so I have a business model set up once I get certified and I'm able to put the right price tag with the services that I'll be providing. So supported with the education and the validation, I'll be able to put that stuff out and provide a lot of assistance both virtually, both virtually and and in person. So should be a vibe. Should be a vibe. Hold on, y'all. Let me make sure my piece is straight. Hold on. I keep forgetting I'm in Montgomery, Alabama sometimes. Gotta make sure we good, locked and loaded, Gotta make sure we straight. I'm sorry, chat. But tapping in today, man. We got some sports talk we want to dive into. Listen, last night, man, I thought the T-Wolves were going to be able to, get more options, get more guys involved offensively to help out Julius Randle and Edwards. And honestly, they did. I just think OKC has a type of style of play that a lot of teams in the league just can't keep up with. And they practice and they live and breathe that style of play. They've been doing that for years. And it took a few seasons to get some continuity around it, right? That's what I believe. I think it took some seasons to get some continuity around it. You got a few pieces out of the draft. You just been going and getting like second round and first round draft picks late in the draft, you know, just continuing to pad the roster, developing guys in your system, right? In your philosophy. And now they look like a team that can't be stopped, man. I look at the last four teams remaining, and they're probably the youngest, most complete team. So they look good. What's good, Jordan? Jordan, I'm out here getting this walk in, man. I'm gonna start doing it every morning. Every morning, I might just start going live at 7:30 when I start my walks. I started a little late today, but I'm doing. I don't care to be like this super swole dude. I'm about to be fit as hell. Like when you look me up, you gonna know he fit. You know, and I ain't talking about just skinny. I'm talking about healthy and fit, fam. So, but no, we talking T Wolves. Uh, Man, they couldn't last them boys, man. What's up, fellas? They couldn't outlast them boys, man. And then you think about it, your bigs, man. Your bigs play a lot in this game now because they not just expected to man the paint. You got to have bigs that can stretch the floor for you. And the Wolves, I don't think they had it. I don't think they had it in Gobert. Solid big, right? I don't think they had it in him. Uh, but they have the stretch 4/5 and Nas Reed. He can't create his own offense. He can play well off the ball, but he can't create his own offense. So it kind of limits you outside of Edwards and Randall. DiVincenzo can't get you points like that all the time. The Alexander kid, I can't remember his name. Shade's brother, a cousin, whoever he is, he can't really get you points. They're solid players, but they can't go and get a bucket. Now, I think they can. I'm gonna rephrase that. It that they can't go get a bucket, they're not confident in having to go and get a bucket. So when you have players like that, it puts more pressure on guys like Ant Edwards to be outside of what they have to do to help the team win, right? And you miss possessions on on points and times in that game. So I look at it now and I say, the OKC, the way they play like free spirits, they like some free spirits. They just play the game together, you know. When Gilgeous Alexander was struggling, they had other folks step up, you know. And it was like a team effort, and they was down by 11 in the second quarter, I believe. And then you turn the game back on, or you turn away, and it's tied up for half a quarter. Then in the fourth quarter, they're up by, 15. So this team is something to deal with. Now tonight, you got the Knicks and the Pacers in the Eastern Conference Finals. What's going on, man? The Knicks and the Pacers in the Eastern. Y'all, somebody just noticed me. Uh, just so the Knicks and the Pacers. The Knicks and the Pacers. We haven't seen that type of matchup in the Eastern Conference Finals since like the early 2000s. Not Nick Van Exel, Latrell Sprewell, and goddamn Reggie Miller. For all my 90s NBA fans, y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna take this street because I forgot I got another mile, y'all. I turned on the street too early, and now I'm sitting here looking. I ain't getting my steps in. But yeah, so the Pacers and the Knicks, man, that's an interesting series. I think the Knicks got this. But this has been a playoffs where if you don't watch this game, if you don't watch NBA ball every day, every night, you'll be misinformed. You'll think about teams on the stance from what they used to be, 3 or 4 years ago. But the Knicks is just, to me, is similar to what OKC is. Probably your most consistent team. And when you started paying attention to them, that's probably when you saw them have a few bad games where they were missing some guys, but they fully healthy now. Jalen Brunson, Cat, those two playing the two-man game like no other. And then all of their support players are averaging like anywhere from 11 to 14. So you throw them guys in the mix. It's a hot night. They dangerous. When they off though. And that's what the Pacers strive off of. The Pacers are a strong defensive team. Their offense is their defense, in my opinion. And I think this is going to be a good series to watch. Game one never tells the true story. We saw that last series, the last round in the conference semis. So game one never tells the series in the NBA, honestly. So I'm excited to watch Knicks and Pacers tonight. It's just funny seeing those two jerseys on the floor together in the Eastern Conference final matchup. And then one of those teams is going to be in the NBA finals against the Timberwolves and the Thunder. We haven't seen the Thunder return to the finals since the KD, Westbrook, Harden, Perk, Ibaka days. So it's going to be interesting. Somebody alarm going off. You walk in front of their house. I don't want no problems. I don't want no smoke. Good morning. Good morning. What's good, man? Everyone, Knicks and Pacers match up. Some mid. Nah, man. I think it's actually gonna be good, bro. I actually think it's gonna be good. What's up, Zach? What's good, everybody? I see y'all, all 11 y'all in here today. We got about another 25 minutes on this walk, so y'all chat it up. What we talking about? We talking sports all day. We talking fitness. I was telling everybody at the beginning of the stream, I'm gonna start doing this at least twice a week. When I'm walking, some days I'll run. It depends. Some days I'll run. Some days I'll walk. Well, I've been doing a lot of. I haven't missed a day of working out since May 1st, and the leg workouts at home is like a lot of reps. The weight may not be heavy, but it's a lot of reps. So if y'all been seeing like no, I can't. Should I say it? No Diddy, but if y'all have been paying attention to the pictures and stuff that I've been posting, um, my legs, I see it now. Well, even though you got, if you're a slim guy like me, I see it now. You know my legs, but they're getting a little bit of thickness to them, because I'm walking, I'm staying active. As much as I sit in that chair and stream and do content, I have to get up and walk. I have to get out and do something if I want to stay healthy. And I was making a statement earlier about, I don't want to be one of those guys losing my breath, sitting here on a screen, sitting down, talking about sports, losing my breath. And I don't care how old you are, man. Your health, it should be your priority before you start trying to do anything in life, putting anything else on your mind and on your body, trying to throw shade and worry about folks. And you should be worried about your health. Um, so we're leading an initiative over here in our community. Um, I'm about to start some virtual personal training again. I did it in 2019. I started doing my personal training, fitness training, coaching, whatever you want to call it. I started doing it on a test trial basis, and we had a lot of success. Me and my ex-wife getting a lot of clients. I was reshaping people's bodies and helping them get healthier. We had some senior citizens that was clientele. We had some senior clientele. So it's going to be a fun journey getting back into that. I had a lot of people hitting me up during January, February timeframe, asking why I wasn't back in the gym training, because they want to get the body they had in 2019, 2020. So we're going to get back into that, get heavy on it, and utilize every skill set, every skill and gift that we have. I almost want to stop and do some pull-ups, but I'm in my good rhythm with my walk now. I'm moving too, Jordan. Jordan, you should have seen Ask Mary J. I be moving, boy, when I be walking. When we was at the tailgate party for the Georgia game, everybody kept talking about I be walking too fast. I was like, y'all jokers better get to walking, man. Y'all be with me, y'all better walk. And I say, you gotta be in shape. Folks, I thought I was gonna have to call the paramedics for one of ours last year. Come up there, all that huffing and puffing. You just walking, man. Just walking. But all right, so get back to some sports talk. Oh yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed to the channel. We almost at our goal, 3,100. We're 14 away. We got another subscriber since yesterday, which is lit. Y'all know what I did? I was leaving the house this morning. On my walk, I usually walk past one of my favorite little corner stores. I was gonna get this breakfast biscuit, but I left my money at home. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and cut the walk short, because y'all know I'm fat, right? And if anything gonna stop me or get me off track, it's gonna be some food. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn around, make this little half-mile track back to the crib and get this money real quick, and then walk back up that direction to the store and get me a breakfast sandwich, because you're hungry. And it's not a secret. I've been up since 4:30. All right. Y'all want to see Coach Smook? Is it homicide when you kill an animal for attacking you? I'm on the west side over here, so we got vicious dogs to go along with some of the not so nice people. Yeah, I can't see the comments. I ain't putting my glasses on. I'm sweating. Ain't gonna be able to see no way. Let me see. What y'all saying in the comments? Let me see. Do you ever what? Do you ever smoke weed? Who asked me if I'm smoking weed? That's weird. Why you ask me that question? That's weird. I can't see. Like I can't see the comments good. What up, Zach? My auntie is the same way on fact, Zach. Hey, but no, check this out. Uh recruiting. I was talking with um should I say his name? I was talking with a linebacker, sir linebacker recruit that Alabama is targeting. 4-star. No, he's a 3-star. He's a 3-star. Alabama just contacted him. He just dominated at a recent rivals camp. He's starting to pick up a lot of noise. Alabama's already reached out to him. He hasn't made an official visit, and they're making an in-home visit next week. They're making a visit to him next week, uh, and I'm excited about it. I'm gonna be talking about it tomorrow on the recruiting segment. But Alabama is targeting another linebacker in this class, and he might be part of their defensive personnel, defensive recruiting overhaul. And if you all haven't, appreciate that, mods. If you all haven't been paying attention um, this year, we're not like going crazy trying to get interior offensive linemen. You see them trying to go for tackle builds, right? But you also see them going for trying to overhaul on the defensive side, because in that 25 class, man, we got linebackers galore and Justin Hill, Duke Johnson, Luke Metz, Abdul Sanders. Um, you got those 4 guys in this class, in this 25 class. And then you turn around and you look at the defensive backside in that class. You look at what they're recruiting in the 26 class. You got Dorian Barney in this class. You got Jordan Edmonds committed in this class. You got Jamarian Matthews, defensive side, committed to this class. They're really making a push on the defensive side, which I think is the most important, because you have a lot of pieces on the offensive side. Ryan Williams will be going into his junior year next year, right? A year where you kind of look at that class to be like the leaders, and you look at the classes that's lining up behind it, the players that's lining up behind that 24 class that carried over through the Saban transition, and you're excited, man. You're excited about all the young guys. You got to think, it's guys like Edric Hill and Tim Keenan and those guys. They're phasing, not necessarily phasing out, but they're coming to the end of their collegiate careers. And I'm looking at the roster yesterday, and I'm like, man, we're gonna have a lot of young talent getting that first real collegiate, in-game experience this year. You know, guys like Rico Scott, guys like Yanzi Pierre, who played sparingly last year. Like a lot of those guys, and y'all remember Yanzi is that Saban transition guy. So these are guys that we've been finally waiting to see, and they're the leaders on this group. They're emerging leaders. They're becoming the leaders. Hey, y'all want to see my girl? Hey, where you been at? Did you have some cats? Did you have some kittens? Yeah. Hey, girl. Y'all know I don't like cats. They're my home girl, though. Y'all say hey to Ashley. You had them cats. You had them kittens. Where the kittens at? Cause your stomach is not fat. You've been gone for a few days. Where the kittens at? Where they at? Where the babies? Show me. Where the babies at? Take me to the babies. Hmm. I know you had them. Yup. Look at you. Where the babies at? Hmm. Say hey to the AAA family. Say hey. Say roll tide. How you doing? Good morning. Did she have some kittens? Where they at? You mind if I come see him? I've been playing with it for the past couple months, man. This is my little baby right here. Mm-hmm. I want to come by and see him later. Hey, girl. Go ahead, honey. There she go. Yeah. See you later. Y'all, I don't even do cats, y'all. But this that my girl right there, I told you. I don't even do cats, chat. But That little honey, she came to me a few weeks ago. I was having a rough day, man. Y'all know cats. I think cats are truly spiritual animals. So she came to me a few weeks ago. I was having a tough time. I was about to retaliate to some stuff that I was seeing on social media from some of the snakes, and I was about to retaliate in the meanest way, in the meanest form possible. I mean, receipts galore. It was about to get ugly, chat. But I was out here on this porch right here. I'm walking past the house now. I was out here on the porch, and I asked God. I said, God, what you want me to do? Because I'm ready to clap back, and I'm ready for all the smoke that come with it. And so let me grab this money because I do want to go get my biscuit. I do want to go get my biscuit. But I was like, God, what you want me to do? You know, uh, these people trying me. They really testing my gangster. They trying to. They testing me. And, told me to hold my peace, man. And that cat walked up and caught my attention. And I told y'all I don't do cats. I don't do cats. I'm trying to find my money. I don't know where I put it. It's in one of them pockets. I probably don't need to go get the biscuit because I got food here. But long story short, y'all, the cat came around and I figured she was pregnant. And she was being very attached. Cats do that anyway. She got real attached. She was doing little tricks and stuff for me. And then I messed up. My grandma used to always tell me, don't be feeding no cats when they come around the house. They ain't yours, don't feed them. I gave her a little bud, a little piece of I was eating some tuna. I gave her some tuna, and that's all she wrote. What up, Fence? Posted to see you, man. Oh yeah, Jordan, that was funny. So yeah, if y'all didn't see it on Twitter, Josh Pate, he posted, he said, how does one go about getting into some sports media beef or content creator beef, or however he worded it. And I replied, I retweeted it, but when I quoted it, I said, I put a gift, said, step into my office. Cause yeah, I know how to create some controversy amongst the content creators. Man, you know what? Can I speak freely on something one time on this channel? I haven't done it yet. I went back and I watched the Kangaroo, my response to Kangaroo Black. And I look at the comments of some of the people that was in the chat they used to support. And I look at where they at now and what they doing. I'm like, bro, I'm glad them some fake people. If you see all the, man, I'm talking about, I might do a live reaction to it from when I reacted to his stuff. And I want to do a live chat replay. And I want y'all to see some of the names that pop up during that stream. Like, and this is like 2 weeks before they call themselves leaving at the same time. All them names that popped up, man, I'm like, bro, talking about keep it a bug. That's fake, bro. All of them, like, it's literally them. All 11 of them. All 11. So thank God for growth. Thank God for transition. But I was watching it. It just so happened to be watching some of my old stuff, scouting, doing some film study, and the live chat replay, man. And that's what I love about having the manager side of things, because y'all sometimes y'all have to go back and go through the live and watch it happen in real time, live chat replay. I just go through and start it, and all the comments populate from that time frame. Cats and dogs have a weird tendency to know when you need someone to cuddle or just need make you feel better. I think that's a lot of animals. I think a lot of animals have that sense, man. That's what they call them, comfort and comfort companions. But we was talking recruiting before I got distracted with my ADHD. Um, so we got the 3-star linebacker that we're targeting. Shout out to my guy Aiden Kane, man. Aiden Kane, he's been, a lot of people starting to come across his name. I love Aiden, one, because he's like some of the other recruits that you have seen that have emerged as 4-star and 5-stars. They've kind of just, mad respect to him, showing love and saying, Coach Smook been said it, Coach Smook, you've been, and they're public about it, and I appreciate that. It helps me in this industry, because you have other people that'll sit there and go and do exactly start trying to recreate the blueprint that you set up, How many? I want to ask y'all this. How many people did y'all see doing these recruiting review interviews and sit downs on their shows before Coach Smook was doing it? Nobody wanted to do it. Nobody was trying to do it. Um, you know, people were. I know for a fact there's one place that literally pays a Bama player $50 to come on their show. So I ain't throwing no shade. I'm just saying I'd rather do it the right way and network and have people that want to rock with me than to be bribing people with name dropping and stuff. So we got that recruit. Aiden Kane, like I said, I'm excited about his journey. It's a few guys in state that I believe are going to come up on Alabama's radar and start making some offers during the month of June. June, next month. Believe me, AAA family, you do not want to not be a AAA member. I'm giving raw smoke scoop the whole month. Anything recruiting, I'm doing raw smoke scoop on the members only videos. And yes, I'm name dropping. Yes, I'm name dropping. I'm in coordination and collaboration with some of the sources that you all utilize, right? On the back end of things, I won't name drop those names, but we are in. I've had conversations with some of the very ones that I dislike, and that's why I tell people I may not like what you do, but that don't mean I don't respect you. Um, I may not like how you do it, but that don't mean I don't respect you. And out of respect, we've had conversations with other platforms here at the Coach Smook Network, and now we're sitting here and we're going to be part of a lot of we're going to be a part of a lot of these recruiting segments that you're going to be hearing about, and a lot of people's information is going to be directly tied to what we're providing them. So we probably won't be producing a lot of insider information verbatim through our channel, but we will be getting compensated and getting our validation or our recognition for providing consistent insider reports. And I'm gonna tell y'all right now, a lot of people and I want Jordan, get ready to clip this. One of my mods, get ready to clip it. I'm gonna tell you right now, and we just got done doing our walk. I didn't do the extra mile and a half like I thought because I started getting excited thinking about this. But I'm gonna tell you right now, a lot of the stuff that you're reading, I ain't gonna do that. Just know, the very people that you think know what they've been putting out, especially the last 6 weeks, right? It's a reason why I don't go on my platform and talk as much, right? And then there's a reason when I do come out and speak, you see certain things follow up. There's a reason. There's a reason. Who is Seth G? What happened with Seth G, Jordan? Let me see. Oh, Joseph was coming in with some weird stuff. Let me see. I'm trying to see what you blocked. Oh, he the one asked me, do I smoke weed? Oh, y'all jumped him. Why y'all do that? Seth G was being disrespectful. What'd he say? Let me see. Is this his message right here? I don't even know this guy. Oh, Seth G. Hey, you know what? I think that's the one that came from the Oklahoma chat. They kicked him out from over there too. Like, you got people that really get on this app, man, and just want to troll. Now, I get on this app because I ain't gonna say competitors. I have people that do the same content as me that I like to, stay up to date with. Not necessarily stay up to date, but I'm aware. I'm aware of my enemies. I like to put it like that. I'm very aware of my enemies. Yes, keyboard warriors. That's what a lot of them that left are, keyboard warriors. But I'm very aware of my enemies, so I like to be aware of the content that they put out and how they putting it out. And y'all, I had to make a statement because this morning, shout out to Coach Smook Network, AAA family. Ghost Energy Drink is an official partner with Coach Smook Network. So we are going to be doing a campaign over the next year and a half. And the thing with these is, like, you can be in partnership with a brand for 6 months before you do something on screen publicly or anything, but they have you doing other things behind the scene to help you grow your platform and to grow your reach so that when you start promoting their product, it's seen. It's seen. So that's what we're doing. We have a lot of people working around us. Revenue is going to be part of a big help to what we're doing, the type of numbers that we can try to reach. So we can get away from the whole membership push and start providing our content at a wider range, right? Um, and it doesn't hurt us. We put in a lot of work with a minimal amount of financial support, right? A lot of the teams and networks that you see doing what they do, they have many organizations tied to them and many people invest in them. This is almost like a one-man show as far as how it's backed, how the revenue is brought in. You all support with your donations and super chats and your memberships. That is great, man. That keeps us afloat. And then everything else behind that, it has to come out of pocket. So having these partnerships and getting these sponsorships, man, is awesome. So congrats to the team. Congrats to everybody. Thank y'all for sharing. Thank y'all. Ghost pre-workout ain't bad either. I don't mess with the pre-workout. I just use the energy drink because it's just as good as the pre-workout for me. Uh, and sometimes when you're scooping that powder, man, I overdo it when I do powder. That's why I go and I get a non-stem pre-workout when I first started back. But Ghost has some good flavored stuff. That was the first reason that I went with him. I tried Ghost energy drink a long time ago, probably a year and a half ago, and uh, anytime I'm traveling, I'm going to have a Ghost energy drink, and I remember signing up for their affiliate program when I was doing gaming content primarily, and they they had me through that affiliate program. I couldn't get the following that they, at that time, gaming community was so flooded with the same content. So it was hard to get any type of exposure if you wasn't connected with the right people. So I guess they got a new initiative. They're expanding past gaming. They're in the fitness already. So, and with me crossing over into that lane and then sports media, entertainment, that's something that they're crossing into. So I'm glad to be a part of that initiative, and hopefully I'm one of the primary faces on the front on their push when they get ready to start launching this. So we're working, and shout out to Ghost Energy. I know they probably have one or two representatives checking in on the channel just to see how we're acting. Not how we're acting, but how we're performing. But I appreciate them. As a Sooner fan, I respect and value the work you putting out. Hey, appreciate that, TP. You know what's crazy? A lot of Oklahoma fans follow this channel and interact and share. I don't dislike the Oklahoma fan base. I honestly hate that I didn't get to go to Norman last year for the game. But me and Jason, Hall of Fame Jason, and hopefully Marcus Dent and all the other guys over there from Oklahoma, hopefully we can get them over and do this collab for the Alabama-Oklahoma game. I see like Sean and them trying to do work and stuff and get in cahoots and partner with some of these people that I'm partnered with. I promise y'all, man, I'm not dealing with no other fake Bama content creators, bro. Like all the Bama creators and reporters that I deal with, they putting in work. They putting in work. We have a mutual respect for each other. But everybody else outside of that, with all this getting in cahoots, group message, I've seen enough group messages and screenshots to be like, man, it ain't even no point in trying to reconcile some of them relationships, man. I'd rather just be dead and done with it. I told them when I see you in person, I just want that same energy. And I ain't talking about no physical fighting. I just want you to stay true to who you are. Don't wait until you see this version of Smook in person and what comes along with it. After all the talking and bashing and all the stuff that they done did and the slight subliminals and stuff, get mad because I have an opinion. Don't try to be something different in person when you see what comes with staying authentic and staying true and not being a sellout and not chasing a dollar, not chasing a click. Don't try to change it up because I'm gonna stay me. I'm gonna stay me. The same respect and the same place I held you in online, that's why I'm gonna hold you in person. And that's why I said I can't wait to see him in person. But yeah, TP, I appreciate you. And that's something that I'm gonna continue to do, man. Continue to put out consistent, solid, authentic work, man. Which is why another announcement, recruiting segment in July. We have not July. It's going to be the second week in August. We'll be back at the end of July. August 1st, we'll begin back. We'll officially be back touchdown in Alabama August 1st. The pilot kicks off July 28th. I'm missing the first 2 days, but then the follow up during fall camp, I'll be there to do some coverage around recruiting, in-state recruiting in Alabama, but also for the University of Alabama, we'll be doing some content around that. And then we also got some journey things that we're trying to docu-series over the season. Um, we've been trying to collab with a few of the guys that's been injured on Alabama's roster, and they've been very open. A lot of them don't really care to go through the red tape, which is awesome for me because I'm not doing it on campus property or amongst their stuff. And I want to respect the relationship that I have with the University of Alabama. I don't want to backdoor anything and have a come up off of that. I want to do it the right way. So the time that these players have available in their free time, that's when I try to capitalize and have that time to share that side of their life and their journey with you all. And we're organizing it so that we can be consistent in the way we show and produce this. And you're going to hear some stories and some experiences from a lot of these players that they can't necessarily talk about on the New Wave or the Bama Standard or some of those other channels. And we're giving them a space to really just be free. And we're building that network with the Bama family, with other schools too. Got other parents that have transferred from Alabama that still support the content. Other parents and their players that have transferred from Alabama that support the content. So hopefully we'll be making our way out to California and Eugene, Oregon, to do some collaboration or some interactive stuff over the next season and a half. Cause yeah, we got 2 out in Oregon right now in Woodyard. And no, we just got 1 in Oregon. And then we have USC. We got just players that we have relationships with. So continue to support the channel, man. We don't care to continue to do it like everybody else. We don't care to keep inviting people on and having 12-man panels talking about the same thing for 2-3 hours at a time. We're going to continue to do that, but that's not what we want to be known for. We want to be known for being on the ground, getting exactly what you need, what you're asking for, providing creative, informative insight around it, creating good conversations around perspectives and thoughts when it comes to our athletics, amateur and pro. That's what we're doing. And then when it comes to our recruiting, I don't have any issues right now. And it's crazy because, last year, a lot of people thought I was trying to be the recruiting insider. And I never tried to be a recruiting insider. I just wanted to report on recruits that I knew personally that was having false reports on. And I saw a lot of that last year. And you don't see a lot of that this year. A lot of those big platforms, they started, catching the heat from guys like myself that's connected, that's on the ground, that's in these communities with some of these recruits and started speaking up, using our platforms to not just be connected on that side of things, but on the back end of things too. So we got a lot going on with Coach Smook Network. I'd be doing highlight. The month of June is dedicated towards recruiting. So during the month of June, we'll be talking a lot of recruiting, a lot of recruiting. And it may not be actively like guys committing or going to commit, but we'll be talking about hot names that we should just be watching. Radar for Bama guys under the radar. Check them out, Coach. We're going to be doing that. That's another series that I think is going to have a lot of success. You see kids that kind of benefited from that series last year when we were just launching it and didn't have nowhere near the type of following we have now. They're benefiting from those docuseries and those coverages, those segments that we did on their film, helping them get some exposure. So we got a lot of opportunities that we trying to take advantage of, and we're just trusting God in the process, man. Ain't no wrong way, ain't no one right way or no wrong way to do things. You just gotta kind of trust the process and continue to develop. So and we hear that in the locker room, we hear that in other places and areas of our life, but I don't think a lot of content creators are fit enough to stick to the process and develop their products. So that's why we want to stay humble and we want to stay diligent in how we present ours, and that's why we won't take no BS. So I appreciate everybody for supporting. We've been here for what, 30 minutes. I just want to make sure we hit that 30-minute time mark. The vertical lives, the mobile lives have been doing great. The viewership post live have been awesome. If you're tapping in post live, don't forget to like and share the stream. I know I look rough right now. We woke up, did our little hygiene, got out, started walking. And we're about to get in here, do some editing. We'll be live around noon with some gaming content. We were going to do a morning show, but I think this is good enough. This conversation was good. That way we don't get the morning show played out, the morning show vibes played out. We're going to be bringing something different. We might do
You know, we might do dinner together this weekend. And again, I'm still getting birthday wishes from 2 days ago, so appreciate y'all for the B-Day wishes. I guess I just continue to accept them all week as people kind of tap in. But I appreciate y'all. And remember, we do have charitable giving opportunities, whether you want to directly donate to the Coach Smook Network, or you want to donate to the initiatives that we support, Wounded Warriors of Alabama, and then also the Autism Awareness, Autism Speaks in the state of Alabama. And then directly you can help out through PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App at Coach Smook and Coach Smook Network. Would definitely greatly appreciate it. All your super chats, all your likes, all your shares, everything is greatly appreciated when you're talking about supporting and helping the network grow. So I appreciate you, and thank you all for supporting again. And remember, when you see me in the streets, holla at me and say